This conference will now be recorded.
Yeah, it's working.
Okay, we'll call the meeting to order of the Haslett Type A EDC, 11:36. We'll start with item number 1, which is a roll call. I'm Stuart, I'm here. Bernard? Candy?
Here.
Brenda?
Here.
Jim? Here. Okay, quorum is present. Item number 2, virtual meeting best practices. We don't really need that today, as everybody's here present. But if there's anybody that is, I guess there's no public speak today, so we can pass on that. All right, item number 3, items of community interest. Christmas in the Park, Saturday, December 4th, 3 to 7 at Haslett Park. Item number 3.2, holiday disclosures for all city closures for all city offices in the library will be November 25th, 26th, as well as December 24th, 27th, and 31st. Is there anything else, Chet, Thad, or Katrina regarding community? Okay. Item number 4, discuss, consider act to approve the meeting minutes from October 27 meeting.
Make a motion to approve.
I'll second. All far. Motion carries.
Stuart, I can confirm on those minutes on number 7, I got with Marcy and those changes were all made to the financial report.
Okay. Also, I guess a small thing, when I was reviewing it, the order of the motions relative to the officers is out of order on the minutes. It was the secretary first. When we were the motions to elect the officers at the last meeting, the first motion was relative to the secretary. Item number 5.1, discuss and consider an act regarding the October 2021 financial statement.
Stuart, did you say you're on the financials? Sorry, I was over here stealing the mayor's packet. I had a B packet in front of me that wasn't going to help.
Yeah, we're in 5.1.
As y'all can see, sales tax collections have started the year as healthy as we've ended the last 2 years. Again, the construction that's ongoing, plus everybody shopping from home continues to be very good for the EDCs in the city. Interest income, we have adjusted that so that it will not look odd when we have 40,000 projected for interest and it comes in at 4,000. Start of the budget year, y'all know I don't spend it until we have it or need it, so we're in great shape. The items that have been fixed, you'll see composites one, we're going to carry that full balance and only expend that as it comes on an annual basis. Again, they can't access more than 20,000 a year, but this at least keeps it in there and accounted for, which was one of the issues we had in the last financial report. You'll also see your principal and interest broken out at the bottom of their page 10. And then something new, of course, you see your bond reserve, but something new is on page 14. Marcy's going to start including every month the breakdown of your debt service, just so if that question comes up, you can see where you are in that process on page 14. I'll answer any questions you may have on financials.
It's interesting, the bump due to the internet being the point of sale here. That's a unique way to stop consumption bleed, and it's probably not going to go back to the way that it was.
We hope not. We hope everybody keeps shopping from home and sales tax are realized for Haslett.
Any other questions regarding the October 2021 financial statement?
I'll make a motion to accept the financials as presented.
I'll second the motion. All for? Motion carries. Now, I see the 5.2 is very similar to 5.1. Is that just a typo?
It actually, yes, Katrina, I'm guessing probably already had the financial report piece in there, and then Marcy resubmitted the type A financials because we needed to pick a percentage, and it shows up twice, so you only need that once.
Okay, fair enough. All right. It's okay. Item number 6, update on current EDC activity.
Y'all have the report, and I'll answer any questions. You know, we've been very busy on finishing up right away. We are down to basically one parcel the mayor just signed for that got lost in the shuffle for parcel 20, and then NISD. We're waiting on them to take action. So we're at the finish line for at least for y'all's part and for your cost participation. So thank you for sticking with us through the process. It has been interesting. We continue to work on I-35 frontage road. We now are beginning to understand how that access road is going to interface with the land that is in the Haslett ETJ. I talked to David last week, and TxDOT is indicating that possibly by spring, maybe as late as summer, the access roads adjacent to Haslett will be open. Now, they will also be incredibly busy because that's when they'll start pushing traffic off of I-35 onto the access roads. So just be prepared as that comes. We'll continue to report on it. David and I and the mayor and our engineering firm continue to interface with TxDOT, so we understand that. So we're doing our best to communicate with the citizens what's going on and when it's coming so that y'all can prepare. It's going to be great when it's done, but it's going to be painful until that time. They have at least stopped the truck, most of them from coming under Westport, so that doesn't back up 30 minutes every day. So there's a benefit there. Additionally, we've been working with our plan reviewer. He's got a lot of experience, and we're trying to present concept plans along I-35. We continue to get everybody and their dog asking for logistics space, and the guidance continues to be from our office. And again, aligning with the future land use, logistics is not envisioned along I-35 in Haslett, Texas. They can go to North Lake, they can go to Fort Worth, that has miles and miles of I-35 frontage. But again, we just don't recommend it. We think it would not be beneficial to the community to do that along I-35. Website is coming along. I'll probably have a draft review next meeting. We've really finally got into that stage where we're looking at what they call a mood board. The site will tie in color-wise and really aesthetically with the city website. It won't look quite so different as it has in the past. And this is our opportunity to continue that rebranding. We started, was it pre-pandemic? Community convenient commerce instead of land logistics location. Really, kind of bringing home that we are Haslett, Texas. We're not Roanoke, we're not Fort Worth, and we're looking to be our own unique community. And beyond that, I'll answer any questions you may have related to economic development, Bernard.
What did you think I was going to talk about? Well, my question has to do with the highway project 35. Does the city get, I'm sure they do, notification from TxDOT? They're going to close this road, they're going to detour over here and all that kind of stuff?
That's what we're working on, is better communication as a design build, and as since being built by a foreign contractor, I don't know that we're getting as many updates as we would like, but we continue to push. The mayor has really engaged TxDOT more and more, and those are important issues. We'll continue to work that effort.
When they did 114, their red line half, whoever did that, it was the same one, same contract?
No, that's the same contractor we have for Haslett Parkway, Zachary. This is the Spanish company, is the one that is building the I-35 3 project. And that's the managed lanes, the design build. So it's completely different contractor. We get good information from Zachary. We know, we meet with them weekly. The mayor's on those calls now. We know what's coming. They give us a 3-week look ahead on closures. So we're looking for that same type of information from TxDOT and Zachary. We have not yet got, but as soon as we do, we will push that out.
There was that,
Go ahead.
well, there was that announcement in the NISD newsletter a few months ago about agreement in work to put the overpass in over the railroad track. Has anything come of that?
I it's not. So that's more. Oh. Like, yeah. 3. Uh, I contact my government. That's what- Nonetheless, so I asked, hey, and there's, and he goes, oh, we have done it. So what? Why? Is that bridge got called? We don't want. And I said, let me make it clear. Ask that. Did he agree? This is like not. It's back. They're going to do. He is the current. And, So we're moving at this at the post building X-ray. And then come the portion. Close the open. That's the parkway. They would do our, huh? Is it about that?
Late. For the building.
Okay, for the building, okay, 2025. And then wait a couple of years for construction. to start. Like, yeah, we're adding 4 years. Even start. Well, I'm thinking why that was to bring a whole slew of problems. So, 156. Yeah. So, I have, yep, but I'll also push, sit down. And there is one with, you know, that portion called L. The L is the next parkway. If that were focused on and finished early and opened up as soon as possible, they get immediate access to construction. North. It also contains the other act. Then that's something that near term, but prioritize. Like, don't build a road that are 10 things, then come back, plank dirt up, put this bridge. So that's the current status of it. We're in those discussions. Route flow. That level is hard, but I got there. That is the fact. Friday, I'm meeting area engineer of TechDOT to have a sit down meeting. You know, so it's front burner and got to have all support. There'll be other like this. Well, there are other full subdivision. Yes, they self is they both. So we have their attention. Project is back home. I don't. I made a point that are browse that this is not. This needs. You're a fact. Put forth view that had the livestock. Because this same route, exact same route. So
I have a question. with them wanting to put a delay on that bridge and then restart it, has there been any dollar amounts talked about how this would throw us off budget and everything?
Throw us off budget?
Well, the project off budget, would it not? I mean, would it, because if you already did it and then you went back to put the bridge in, that's got to cost more money.
Oh, it would definitely
Yes.
cost more money, but,
So do we have any idea?
well, the bridge is, right now is an estimate, maybe 30, $40 million to do the, and they call it at grade separate or grade separation. That's their term for a bridge. It's an interesting, they have the money to build this full project all the way through to the west side of our city limits. And it appears to me the motivation is, well, we got the money, let's just build it. And I'm going, I don't care. You're building something bad. It's not functional. It's not going to solve a problem. And we're going to be years in construction and all the inconvenience you bring to this city and all the people trying to get to the west side into Fort Worth, the Sendera area. And then you're going to come back and say you're going to tear it out. My fear is it gets built, things change in our economy, and they go, we're done. It never gets built. So I'm trying to put the front emphasis on let's not spend good money after a bad solution. That doesn't even offer a solution. It brings other problems. And let's take a deep breath and let's do what's right. We know what it is. So I would say saving money is not on the front end of their consideration. And I'm not beating them up. These are all my observations and the conversations that I've had. And with those recommendations, I can't see that, well, we got the money, let's spend it. It's a spend it or you might lose it. Well, I'd just be fine, lose it. Then put the community in this area of North Texas through that pain on something that's not even going to be functional for us. So that's the status of it now.
Yeah, this is what is the status of the little park project that has the court that be undertook?
They are in design phase right now. They are looking at options. There are a lot of components to that beyond just the sport court or the tennis courts. So David Rogers is working with the city engineer to, again, look for cost savings. A lot of it's concrete work, maybe bid all of that concrete work out at one time and then come back later and do the pavilions and those types of things in the off season when they're cheaper. So again, that is in the works. It's just going to take a little while. They were doing a lot of equipment purchases and everything as we started off the budget process. And so again, I'll see if I can get a better update next meeting. But last council meeting that was discussed, and they are again designing, looking at the layout, and looking at a comprehensive view so we can get a better price across the project.
Any other questions on EDC updates? Thank you, Thad. All right, item number 7. I understand we do have items for executive session today. So we'll close the regular meeting at 11:59 and move to an executive session.